Well, I'll tell him.
He wanted a flyer. She's in need. I have to, yeah, it could be pouring rain in the middle of the night. No lights.
No lights.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Where's the audio cable?
Yeah, that's what I said. You're going to eat one that's plugged in one.
Audio cable?
What's that?
He actually even said, my dog. The other day I said, I thought it was my dog.
I got it.
No, he actually came in and said, my dog ate my father's cord. And I said, yeah, your dog. We go back and forth.
All good?
So far.
So far. We go find out.
Last thing you touch, he eats. You gotta touch it with that.
I think so.
One, two. And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of high school football. Today, we have a game that has been all over the map. We didn't know where it was going to be, what time it was going to be. It was originally set up for today at noon, right, Amanda?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a noon game at Colchester. at Bacon Academy in
Right.
Colchester.
And that didn't happen. So I'm not sure, was it field conditions or something like that? Or
Yeah, the field at Bacon is subpar at best, has a terrible drainage system to
Okay,
it. So, just for the safety of these kids, the coaches got together and had a conversation, and Griswold was kind enough
Right, all right.
to say, hey, Bacon, come on over. We'll play the game later tomorrow afternoon at our field. And so we're here, and hey, look, this is a beautiful field.
It's brand new.
It's gorgeous.
It's brand new. This is only the fourth football game to be played. Well, fourth high school football game to be played here at Griswold High School in the new stadium. Pretty amazing stuff, because they always said that this was the best place to watch a game because of the stadium seating. And then they're saying the worst field to play.
That bee does not want to die, Mike. Oh, that's not a bee. That's a yellow jacket. Either way. Sorry,
All right.
camera dude. We just threw the bee at you.
Time for the national anthem.
Okay, can I just say,
Yeah.
you had 4 football players out there as a part of that chorus.
Yes.
2 cheerleaders.
Yes.
That was even more special.
Yeah.
Who does this anymore? I've never seen a school do this, and I can't tell you how long. But that was beautiful.
Yeah, Griswold's been doing it for quite some time. Ray Churchill runs an amazing program here at Griswold High School as far as music and theater. Unfortunately, he's going to be retiring at some point. Hopefully not anytime soon.
You mean
But,
okay, like half past never? That works.
half past never. Yeah, that would work. So we certainly hope he is able to stick it out for another 20, 30 years here at Griswold because he's amazing and everybody loves him. They really, really do.
Well, listen, whenever athletes want to be a part of your music and theater club, organization, department, whatever it is, it's next level.
Yeah.
It's next level.
Kids will come here. I mean, we have I think it's 8 sending towns now that come to Griswold.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow, you have a huge, beautiful campus here.
That's just it. Everything's on one campus.
Mm-hmm.
All the schools and everything.
I have no idea how the traffic works, but the campus is beautiful.
It's actually pretty good. All right, Amanda, here we go. My name is Mike Minarsky, and we have Amanda Billiot. I even said your last name correctly.
You sure did. The kick is over the head of Avatar Disher from Bacon, and he's going to pick it up around the 10, and he's keeping going.
Still going. Look at him go.
Slipped through a couple of tackles, gets pushed out just before the 30.
All right.
And that's what happens when you keep running.
Speaking of Ray, we were here. I didn't hear back from you, so I didn't know. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, let me look.
Here, talk to Ray for a minute.
Let's have a visit from Ray Churchill.
Here, Ray Churchill.
All right.
What's going on,
How you
Mike?
doing, sir? We were just talking about Amanda is from Colchester. She has a child that plays for Bacon Academy, as a matter of fact, and she's also very involved in youth football.
Never hit send.
I didn't even see it.
I never hit send.
Oh, that's why.
I'm a dope.
So Amanda, who's actually done a couple of things with us. This is the second time this year, and she's it's great because we have actually a lady on board, Ray, and it's
That's
amazing.
always makes it better.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
get some intelligence on the broadcast.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I just got a text message from Ray Churchill. So
dope.
when we were talking about, Amanda had just said that there were cheerleaders out there, football players. She goes, "Who does that? That is amazing," and she was very, very impressed.
Oh, what, for the anthem?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Yeah,
So,
Renaissance kids. Well, we only got 570 kids in the school, so you can't pick and choose. All your good ones got to do everything.
I told her too, and I said, we hope that he doesn't retire in the next 20 or 30 years. And I would rather go paws up before you.
might be a little closer than 20 or 30, but we'll see. We'll see let's see how much money I got in a couple of years. See if I can make it till the end.
But there are kids from sending towns that'll come here just for your theater program and your music program.
We have a good time. It's well supported. The kids really enjoy it. Speaking of a good time.
Oh,
Looks like AP and AP got him in the backfield.
who's that? Rodiger, number 9. Did I say it? Julian?
Julian Rodiger.
Yeah, Julian Rodiger got nailed in the background.
Oh, you're going to see Julian run the ball. You're also going to see my boy, where is he? Brady.
Well,
Avatar
we're
Disher,
punting.
Brady Gould.
Bacon with the punt. It must have been a quick 3 and out while we were chatting.
Well, it had to be because that was a heck of a run back and a couple of juke moves, but they couldn't get anywhere.
4th and 6. So Bacon's definitely going to punt. We got Cade Rubino back.
Nice punt.
He's going to come up and catch this. That's good coverage. Good coverage by
Cameron Kuchar was right
the
there and hit him hard.
Bobcats. This is actually a home game for the Bobcats, Mike.
Yeah, we were talking about it in the big room over here. We didn't know if the announcer from Bacon Academy was going to actually come up and do stadium announcing today.
I don't know. It didn't appear that they did, but Bacon, for those who haven't been on Bacon's campus, their field is out back, and they built it. They filled in a swamp to build the football field. So if they played on that field today, it would be destroyed for the rest of their season, football and soccer.
We kind of know what that's like.
Yeah, used to. All right, you got Rubino carrying. No, it is. Yeah, that's Rubino is the back.
Wow.
Yep.
From the back.
Yeah, he got caught by the backside by big number 14.
Mason Leak.
But not before gaining 6 yards. That's the beauty of running the double wing. Looks like nothing, and now it's 2nd and 3. And with a stud like Rubino carrying the ball. Man, I wish that kid was like 6'1", 200 pounds.
He's what, 5'10", 180?
5'10"?
Is he?
No, he's like 5'7".
It says 5'11" on here.
5'11". Somebody's lying to you.
I've never seen a football roster.
Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying for the scouts. 5'11". Yeah, I'm 7 foot. Retired from the NBA this year to start my teaching career. All right, you're going the other way with the same play. You got power. That's a cutback.
Look at that. That's Montigny.
Montigny, the backers over rotated to get. They followed motion, chased motion. Then Montigny cut it back once he got to the second level, and that's always there for back with good eyes.
First down, Wolverines.
Aiden Rourke is probably what it says there. Aiden Rourke is every bit of 6'5", 6'6". Yeah. Yeah, he's in chamber choir. He's a big kid.
Is he a bass?
He is.
Yeah, I kind of wondered.
Yeah, I struggled trying to find a tux for him to wear. He's a big kid for sure. Nice kid. Okay, we're going the same play. That's power right behind Montigny.
Another first down.
Yep.
As he got pushed out of bounds. That was Rubino.
Yep.
Again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I
think Montigny was in front. No?
Yeah, you're right. Rubino's the A back. Montigny's the C back. And you got big Josh Turner, number 11. He's put on some thickness this season.
So Griswold comes into this game 2-1, but so does Bacon.
You're going to. No.
Huh? Well, yeah. No. We're going to. Come here, Amanda. We're going to give Ray his flowers.
What does that mean? Paycheck?
Yeah.
No,
give me your Venmo.
Yeah,
Right, there's
right.
Montigny.
Yeah.
He's going to go diagonal. He's going to
Not
step
going
right
to catch
in.
him.
No one's going to touch him.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a good look at how Bacon's trying to defend the double wing, but it hasn't. It's been a mystery to him so far, and they haven't solved it. Just the usual battery of plays out of the double wing, which is power right, power left, trap, gut trap, and some offside dives have not been figured out yet by the Bobcats.
So the first possession, the Wolverines bring it on in.
See if Cade can attack on the extra. And it's good. 7-0. So quiet. Missed the band.
Yeah, where's the band?
Missed the band.
Is that because it's a Saturday game?
Yeah, well, it's a rescheduling. We didn't expect to have a home game this week, so I had to scrape together whatever kids I could for the choir, and luckily most of them were available.
How many did you miss? How many were you missing?
4.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I see you got a fourth microphone again.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
We had to buy another one.
Had to buy another one?
We got 4 from the get-go.
I know.
Used 4 for the opening night, and then on Monday there's 1 missing.
Who does that?
What are they using it on anyway? I bet you it went into somebody's pocket and they just forgot. I don't know, but that's.
I asked a couple of people that were up here, and they were like, "No, they don't have it." I don't know. I mean, it's, huh?
And Disher in the backfield. No, you got it.
No, go for it.
No, you can definitely take this one. Here.
No, she's got bacon. She's got all the
Well,
all
let's.
the bacon kids.
Why don't I stay on for a little bit, then we'll turn it back and get some
That's
real
fine
talent.
with me.
He
Oh, Kincaid.
Kincaid said, "Yeah, no more." Yeah, 40-yard line. That's enough. Who is that? Is that big old number 14?
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty big athletic kid.
That's Mason Leak.
I walked by him on the sidelines before the game. He had a good 2 or 3 inches on me in height.
He's listed at 6'3", 210. And he's in 8th grade. No.
What?
No.
in 8th grade.
He's a sophomore.
Great, he'll be around for a while.
He's a sophomore.
That's counter. They're running double wing as well. That was 47C. Ran it to the backside.
That's Rodiger.
Wolverines picked it up for only a gain of 3.
So the Bobcats are trying to surge a little bit as they're down 7-0 already early in the first. Amanda will be back in a little bit. We got Ray Churchill right now.
See what
Nice
Kiki
surprise.
and the boys can do up front. Yeah, they saw something against the 4 that they liked. They just dove the 2 hole and got it.
That was Brady Gould. 5'10" senior.
Yep. If he could have stayed on his feet, he might have gone untouched. There was nobody home on that one.
No, it looks like he tripped because he could have just. You're right. He would have just kept going. So Bacon is 2-1 as well. So is Griswold. So it's and they both can put some points on the board. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't going to work twice.
No, he got stopped right. That was Edward Janak, 5'6" freshman.
Looks like John McFeet made that tackle.
Who was the ECC player of the Norwich Bulletin
Yeah.
player of the week this week.
He's a big kid too. South Dakota transfer from last year.
That's him.
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay, all right.
I call him Big Country.
So Bacon 2-1 beat Bethel 21-0. They lost to Stonington 32-8. Then they whooped the living Batar out of Weaver 49-6. Weaver's having a tough year. They're 0-4.
Yeah, Weaver.
Oh,
he got met, but not till after a gain of 5 yards.
this is one of these days I'm going, I'm glad I'm not playing football because I get hurt.
Yeah. They were trying to get outside on that. They were running a reach play, which is because of the tight end wing combination blocking on double wing. That's the counter. That's kind of the counter for the down blocking that the tight end and wing want to do here. So the tight end and wing will reach instead of block down and hoping to spring the back around the outside.
Back to pass.
There's
wide open.
Nobody home.
And a flag.
Nobody home.
That was completed to Rodiger. However, there's a flag down at around the 36-yard line.
That was just a fade from the wing back on ball side and weak side wing back. See what that. Hopefully it's a hold. Well, hopefully for us. Illegal man downfield.
Yeah, against Bacon. So it's going to come back.
Yeah.
Is that a spot foul? Man, do you know if that's a spot foul?
No, it's not. It's not a spot foul. I don't think. No. It's line of scrimmage. All right, so you got is that third? All right, here we go. That's it.
Yeah.
AP got in. Aiden Peltier got in. Who else was in there?
Is that Manzano?
Number 8.
Yeah, that's Manzano. Another kid having a great year for
That's
Griswold.
a tough one. Bacon's really struggling trying to keep the pass rush off. But what could have been disaster for the Wolverines now turns into a punting opportunity. That's too far away to try. Oh, we got too many men on the field.
Kincaid Rubino back around the 20-yard line.
Let's see if the blocks of silly putty up front actually hold somebody up for him.
And that was touched by Montigny, his foot. And they're not going to do anything about it. Did you see it?
No, I thought it just took a fortuitous
it looked
bounce.
like it went off his foot.
Well, nobody reacted to it. So if it did, he played it cool and nobody else saw it.
So the Wolverines are going to have the ball at the 40-yard line.
I'll be interested to see if coach is going to keep rotating the quarterbacks like he started to do last week. You had Luke. He started today, and we'll
Between
see
him and Mills.
Yeah, see if Mills gets any time.
Kincaid with the ball.
Man, he's tough.
About 7.
He is just tough. Yeah, Luke has definitely put in his time. I mean, he didn't play a lot of quarterback in the Pee Wees.
He didn't play at all.
I
was looking at Jeff. He didn't play quarterback at all.
No, he was a tight end defensive end because you had Cole Gear, who was just a ridiculous athlete, right, playing quarterback. Yeah. And then he comes up, and Lukey came in as a freshman and took his pounding and got a little better as a sophomore. Now he's a little better as a junior. Mills is a Griswold kid. Went to Killingly last year, came back this year, and he's just a very talented athlete.
Montigny pushes through, and he's going to get a first down. and a little more, and he's
And
still
then
good. And a fumble.
No, he was down. He was down. He was down. He was down. He was down.
Montigny is down.
He's all right.
And
Hopefully,
they're gonna talk about this one.
yeah, they should. Hopefully, Coach Wilcox gets a pound of flesh on this because it sure looked like he was down. Then the ball popped out.
First down, Bacon.
Calling it a turnover. That's the second or third time Montigny's coughed it up this season.
He knew it too because I think he stayed down because he was angry because when he got up he pounded the ground. So it's 1st and 10, Bacon Academy.
All right.
And there is 4.5 to go in the first.
That's that gut dive again.
And a fumble again, but I think Bacon got it back.
I got to see if you got a pulling guard on that one. But that's the same one they popped. They like that against the 4-4. You got nobody on the nose in a 4-4, and you don't have a middle linebacker over the right side A gap, so it's all open.
So we got about 8 yards on that carry. Gould did. Number 45, 2nd and 2. Now Bacon can put some points on the board. They put 49 on the board against Weaver last week.
Now, I'm pretty sure you and I could put 49 on the board against Weaver.
Oh, come on now.
Knock those
We're
kids.
going to Weaver next week.
We are indeed.
Now we're going to get mooked. Did he get the first down? Depends on the spot here. Yeah, they're going to give it to him first down. They're moving the chains.
I got to admit, everything I read and heard about Bacon, I didn't think they were going to be this hard-nosed. They're tough kids. They're hitting hard.
Speaking of hard nose, Killingly is finally they're got their machine running. They beat NFA last night 50-21.
Oh, did they?
Soren Reef 6 touchdowns. 6.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great, Mike. Thanks.
he's a good kid.
Oh, he's a great kid.
Handoff up the middle, nothing happening. Stonington defeated East Lyme 34-28. Woodstock beat Montville. That was just today, 46-13.
The Centaurs.
The Centaurs.
Took it to the Wolves. Holy cow.
The Falcons and Fitch 41-7 over Waterford. Wyndham over Ledyard 21-7, and New London 41-0 over Weaver. Weaver 0-4.
Wyndham was tough last week. They were tough.
We could have beat them.
We could have won. We could have beat them.
There's the pass, and he's wide open.
No.
But kicked away there.
Who got to him? Was that? It's got to be Cade, Mr. Everything. Yeah, Mr. 6 foot 190. Is that what it said on the roster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Cade?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should ask his dad. His dad's right down here. Somewhere. He usually sits right in the front here.
They took their shot. Here we go. 3rd and 9. They're in double wing with a wide out right. That's what we used to call the old red formation. Counter. That's it. As long as the backside stays home and doesn't chase the motion, you're okay on counter.
The ball ended up with Avatar Disher, 5'10" senior, trying to mix it up a little bit with a reverse handoff. Is that what they call that? Boom, boom.
That's a counter play. Yeah.
Counterplay.
Yeah. That one actually, because it was a double handoff, was counter crisscross. All right, here we go. We're in 4-down territory, 4th and 6. Nope. He's got him.
Yeah.
Wolverine ball.
Sam Martin, number 54, brings down Burrows in the back.
Is that Sam Martin?
What number you got?
54. I don't have my glasses, Mike.
54 is Sam Martin.
Of course it is. He's in chamber choir too. My boys.
Yeah?
My boys.
How you doing, Amanda?
We'll make it to the end of the quarter, then want to turn it back over to Amanda.
Yeah, sure. We got to get you in more often, though, when you have time. I know you're a busy guy.
I enjoy it. Sometimes I'm calling for SNSN on the other side of the booth.
Sometimes GSPN.
So That's what. Sorry. Yes, that's what I meant. Sorry, GSPN. I'm not that bright, Mike. You should know that about me by now. Yep.
Colby Mills is. You're right. We're talking about
Mills is in.
Millsy is in right now
Yep.
as a quarterback
Looking very Dan Marino-ish down there.
with number 13.
Yep.
So first down Wolverines, and we still have about a minute 40 to go in the first. This game is zipping along pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Not a lot of penalties, and nobody's throwing.
Nope.
Tick tock, tick tock. Any one of these power plays can pop. They're only one tackle away. Plus, you got Mills, who's a very quick athlete, so you never know when he could take off. All right, that's trap. That goes to number 11.
Josh Turner.
Yeah, Josh Turner, who's turning into a big kid.
Got a couple of yards.
Yeah, he's gotten really thick.
See, now, they list him at 6'1", 175, which he's probably more 6'1", 195.
Yeah, it's probably, he's probably realistically probably about 6 foot 180, 185.
He's getting double lunch.
You know his brother, though, Josh, right? His twin brother. I want him on the defensive line, and he's a figure skater.
Wow. Oh!
Schmucked.
Yeah.
Schmucked.
He just ran into a brick wall there. That's Rubino.
Yeah, Chris's twin brother, Josh, he's got to be 220, and he's a competitive figure skater, and he's really good. I've seen him before. He's really good.
How are you doing a triple salt cow?
I have no idea, but
at 220, man.
You got nice feet like that. If you can figure skate and move 220 around the ice, I want to see you, pulling.
Thanks for joining us here on SNSN Sports.
All right, Waggle.
Mills was going to throw, but he's not throwing anything.
Hey, we got a flag here. I think you're going to have a late hit or an unsportsmanlike on Bacon. Somebody got schmucked. Number 4. Kyle Montigny got schmucked down on the 28-yard line, and it looks like a late hit or a unsportsmanlike on Bacon. We'll see what they call.
So they're still calling, and they're probably going to, we're going to go to the second.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, they would. Unsportsmanlike, yep.
You got it.
Must have been a cheap shot in the back. All right, so they're going to tack 15 on for the Wolverines. That'll be a first down, and then we'll start the second quarter.
Ray, thank you very much.
You kidding me? Anytime. I love it.
I appreciate it.
I do.
Gonna hit some commercials here and let people know that of the people that are sponsoring us and supporting us here on SNSN. So
they're the best.
Mr. Churchill, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks, Mike.
All righty.
My name's Rich Grabowski. I am the Democratic nominee for the position of selectman here in Griswold for the coming election on November 7th.
And I'm Tina Falk, candidate for first selectman for the town of Griswold, endorsed by the Democratic Town Committee. We are committed to easing stress on Griswold's children, family, and seniors by working hard to obtain development, grants, and fiscal responsibility.
We are the team that will restore unity in our community.
And most of all, don't forget to vote on November 7th.
Paid for by the Griswold Democratic Town Committee, Linda Cody, Treasurer.
Buy better. Better with Birds. Much better. So much better with Birds.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend ensuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
All right, welcome back to Griswold High School, everybody. Amanda Billiot back with me here. We're going to start the second quarter of action. A little bit of a late hit there. We're going to put the Wolverines in Bacon.
Better field position.
Yeah, Bacon territory here. So,
Coach had a bigger head than I do.
I think we all have a bigger head than you do.
Nah. I got a big brain. Gotta have some space. Gotta have some space. Oh, I will say, though, it was back and forth. I mean, I know Griswold scored first, but we definitely got some back and forth.
Yeah, this game is not a walk in the park.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Not a walk in the park.
But that makes them fun.
Yeah, it does. It makes it more fun. There's a pitch to Rubino, and he's going to struggle for, well, try to get a first down, but he got about 7.
Back to Rubino for gain of about 8.
So how long have you been involved, with well, now your son plays for Bacon Academy.
He does. He's a sophomore.
Yeah, that's number 24. That's Harrison.
Mm-hmm. That's my baby, much to his mortification, but that's my baby. Ever since we played Cougars, he's always blamed me for being the human megaphone, louder than all the other moms. So
it's not a bad thing.
No, I wear that badge with honor. All right, pitch back. It's going to be.
That's Montigny. He stopped, and he's still going. He's going to get a first down.
Absolutely. He spun out of that tackle and kept going. That's why you got to wrap him up and take him down. There is no one-arm tackling in any division.
First down, Griswold.
I should put this in the Colchester room on Facebook.
True. I think they'd appreciate it too. Well, chains have moved, and
first down.
Griswold's got a first down. They are at the Colchester 27-yard line. We know their kicker can kick, but they're probably trying to get into the end zone first.
Oh, I think I got booted out of the Colchester room.
Mike, we just don't like you anymore. I'm just kidding. You know we love you. Hand off again. Rubino with the ball. This kid's got wheels. Just cranks him up, churns it out.
Kincaid.
You know what's interesting to me is there's at least 9 blue jerseys, and that kid just blew past every single one of them.
He's very quick. He plays multiple sports. Cade is a very athletic kid.
No kidding. You'd think Coach at Bacon would put 2 on him at least.
What's the name of the group in Colchester? The big one.
Colchester Cougars?
No, the Facebook group.
Bacon Academy Parents or Bacon Academy Friends of Football.
I'm not in that one. I'll have you sign to it because if you want to.
I can help you out there. The kick is up, and it's good.
It is good. 14-0.
Griswold has 14. Bacon not yet on the board.
But they've proven that they can put points on the board. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute with more second quarter action. It's Griswold 14, Bacon nothing. You are watching high school ECC football right here on SNSN.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you use your debit card for everyday purchases? If so, find out how you can earn rewards for that activity with Kasasa Cashback checking from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Why settle for a boring checking account when you can Kasasa? Check out our Kasasa Cashback checking and find out how easy it is to earn rewards. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
It's safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Was in and out of the hands of Eddie Jenak. Eddie's going to still try and turn it up the field, but he gets blasted right around the 7. Is that Dean Manzano?
I believe so.
I mean, that was an abrupt stop.
Yeah.
It wasn't a slowly off to the side. It was a smack.
I think that was all perpetrated, when he didn't catch the ball cleanly off of the kickoff. And it bounced around a little bit. So, of course, gave Griswold a little bit of time to get down there.
Eddie Jenak is, one of the things that he's just so low to the ground and so powerful. It's definitely in the DNA of the Jenak family. These kids are all athletes.
Nice run.
Number 45, Brady Gould.
Brady Gould.
It's going to give him a first down, I believe.
Well, Brady is, I think, aiming for name said most times at every BA game this season. He has shown out, like absolutely shined in that running back role. Very powerful runner. I see our friend Rubino is actually the safety for the defense at Griswold. Kid plays both sides of the ball, huh?
Rubina? Absolutely.
And there's Julian Rodiger.
Number 9, Julian Rodiger.
With the run. Picks up a few more yards. We're going to have second and about 7.
Down, Bacon.
You know, I was here just last year, and I sat on some really crappy bleachers on the other side of the field.
They don't even have those anymore, if you've noticed.
I noticed.
Everything has been moved over to this side. Some people like it, some people do not.
Number 45, Gould with the run.
He might have gotten out past that first yard marker.
Yeah, they're moving the chains again.
Sticks move.
So their running game seems to be working a little bit better right now against the Wolverines.
Well, you got Julian. He's great. Julian Rodiger. You've also got Brady Gould. You've also got Jamison Pirro. You've got Avatar Disher. You've got some kids that can run the ball.
I'm sure glad that we have you here today because you give us a really good insight of Bacon Academy, which we wouldn't have. Josh Turner with the final stop. There's a couple of times that that Bacon Academy has just about broken out. But there was one time I noticed that the kid kind of stumbled and he fell. I think he tripped over his own feet. But there was nobody between him and the end zone.
We have a few of those. What I mean by that is we have some really tall kids with big feet, and sometimes they just get in the way. Oh, and there we go. I thought he had the ball.
I thought he did too.
I was like, "There's your breakout moment, Mike. You called it."
I thought that was Rodiger.
Well, you know what? It's enough to move the chains. So BA's going to have a first down. Okay, I'll just say it one more time and then I'll stop. But this field is gorgeous. Everything about it.
Yeah.
The field house, the stands, the track, everything. It's absolutely gorgeous. Did they get a new sign too down there in the end zone?
Everything's
new.
Everything is new.
All right, there you had the handoff to Brady Gould. He's got about, let's see if they give him forward progress because he made it back to the first down marker.
No digging, second down.
Yeah, they didn't give him anything past the first this line of scrimmage.
Griswold has been, I've noticed in the last couple of games, they've been doing quarterback by committee, it seems like. They have Luke Cassidy, who's been the starting quarterback for the last 3 years. And now they have a kid that transferred back, who's a Griswold kid, Colby Mills. And he's been in and out the last couple of games. Oh, he got wrapped up.
Avatar Disher with the run. Looked like Josh Turner. That was Josh Turner with the tackle.
It was. Kid's tough, man. They get some. This is one of those years I think that people have been waiting for. If you're a Griswold Wheeler Wolverine fan, because they've had some tough years. And now they've had a lot of kids come up from youth that are making instant impacts, and also some kids that have been on the team for a few years. They're not all freshmen anymore.
That was Julian.
They're tightening that lineup.
Was that Julian or that Jamison Pirro? That was Jamison Pirro up the middle of the ball, but he's only picking up maybe 2 or 3 more yards. It's going to be 4th and 6.
And Jonathan McFeet, number 86, who transferred in from the Dakotas.
The Dakotas.
Yeah, South Dakota. I think it was it's either South or North Dakota. But Ray was talking about how he calls them Big Country.
We had a player last year that we called Big Country.
And he
really was Big Country.
McFeet was actually the Norwich Bulletin Player of the Week last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Welcome to Griswold, Jonathan.
Absolutely. Also, they raise some big kids out there between Nebraska and the Dakotas.
Uh-huh.
That's why Nebraska's always been so famous for college football. There's something special in the corn out there, I believe.
Bacon's having an issue. Yeah, see, they're going to be a delay a game.
Oh, they're going to take a timeout instead,
Okay.
just so they
'Cause
don't have to take a
Rodiger-
5-yard penalty.
Rodiger was he was going back and forth in motion, and it seemed like there was a confusion.
They
of
weren't
what
sure
wanted
what they
to
were
do.
doing. And I don't know if they didn't like the defense they were lined up against or if they just weren't clear on the play. Riddick Burrows, quarterback, first-time starter quarterback for the VA, and he's running in and out every game, like out, back and forth to the coach to find out the play, working hard, learning the position. He played QB for the JV last year, but he's the starter this year as a sophomore on the varsity team.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute with more football right here on SNSN.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, grizzledpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
Okay, we are back here at Griswold High School. The Wheeler. Hey, look at the boys are here. Look at it. Here you go. You didn't bring us pizza, though, I noticed. Way to go, Sonny. I appreciate that. Jeez.
All right.
We got Coca-Colas.
There you go.
4th down, and he's got a first down. Number 8.
That was Lucian Dean.
Lucian Dean.
So Lucian, he's
Kind of like a draw play.
He is amazing on both sides of the ball. So the big tackle on the last drive by Griswold, it was Lucian that was killing it right there at the line.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, Lucian is built like the perfect tight end. He can block.
Yeah.
And he can run. Might even catch a few.
You get about 14 yards on that carry.
Yeah, the left side opened up for him. Great job by the line.
Was there a fumble? It looks like Griswold's got the ball.
Griswold's saying they got it. They're just waiting for somebody to say yes.
He's struggling with the ball. And it is first down, Wolverines. That's going to put a little bit of a dagger in the heart of the Bacon Academy Bobcats. They got 4 consecutive first downs. They were marching down the field just to drop it.
We've done that a couple of times now. We keep getting close and striking out. I will say though, listen, this team, brand new coach last year, came off the COVID years that never worked out very well for us. Brand new coach last year, Bill Chafin comes in, really started putting the program together from scratch, and you watched it every game start to build.
Yep.
We'll take the snap and see what happens here.
And I love going to Bacon Academy, and the AD there is really nice to us. And Mason.
That was Mason Leak.
Aiden Cutter couldn't turn the corner because Mason
Yeah.
wasn't going to let him.
Mason Leak was standing there. Great corner. I mean, Mason, it's you look at the kid and he is built like a football player. Like you just look at him. And I tell him every pasta dinner.
I'm
like,
looking right at him. You can
yeah,
tell.
Definitely looks like a football player, plays like one.
So they lost 2 yards, so call it 2nd and 12.
Mason plays for mac and cheese, just so you know.
I would play for mac and cheese.
He plays for mac and cheese. That's his jam.
Colby Mills is still your quarterback. Hands off to number 22. It's Nicholas Waters. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage and maybe one more.
Yeah, AJ O'Neill was there. Can't get past AJ.
So 3rd and maybe 8. Looks like he maybe got 4 yards on the carry.
I agree. We'll say 8.
Or if we were in East Lyme, it'd be 3rd and long.
From the midfield at 40. I still can't get past it.
I think you said to me last week about 4 times, what do they consider long?
Right. It was 4th and long. And I'd be like, you mean 5?
Josh Turner, and he just got mauled. So 4th down.
Brady Gould, number 45.
He got a couple of yards. So 4th and 6.
Yeah, Brady closed the hole up real quick right there, collapsed on top of the run. Anyway, what I was saying, Chafin's first year, you watched every game build up to, improvement, in performance. Final game of the year they won. Well, next to last game of the year they won. And we've just been building on that same momentum at Bacon.
Got it. 4th down, and they're going to punt. Rubino back. He does everything. Nice kick towards the sidelines. Number 44.
That's Eddie Janak with a return. Pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 34.
So we got about 4 or 5 yards on the return. And we're going to take another quick break to pay homage to all of the folks that support us here on SNSN. 14-0 Wolverines. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
All right, we are back. 2nd and 5. Bacon just had a 5-yard gain. And let's see if they can put another string of first downs together. They're chewing up time on the clock. You know, I mean, that last possession they had chewed up a lot of time in the second quarter. There's like 2.5 to go in the first half. So they're going to have to do something a little bit differently this time.
Well, you know the old montage, 4, 4, and 3. Keep him moving down the field every time. And Brady Gould, he's good for 4 almost every time.
And there you go. There's another first down. That's their 8th first down in the game. So they're running the ball well. It's raining.
It is, because we haven't had enough of that here in Southeast Connecticut.
I never took it out. I don't have one, no. Oh. And there's a pass, and it's intercepted by Rubino. And he's it was one guy that saved it from getting all the way, number 15.
Avatar Disher. Well, Theo Katsavavas was there as well as Avatar Disher. The pass was intended for number 9, Julian Rodiger. But Rubino, seriously, can we just put his name on everybody at this point in time?
I'm telling you, the kid is everywhere.
I don't even have to look at my sheet anymore. It's Rubino.
He's in every single play.
Even if I don't know who did it, 9 times out of 10, I could just say Rubino. And I'd probably be correct. All right, 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the 28-yard line.
That's Cassidy back to pass, and he's wide open.
Aiden Peltier.
Peltier. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I hate to say it, but Bacon was just watching that pass. They literally just watched it fly into the hands of Aiden. And Aiden said, yep, I got it. And that's 6 more points for the Wolverines.
So the Wolverines did exactly what they needed to do, is convert off of the turnover. You sure? 20-0, and Rubino, and the extra point is no good. So with 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go in the first half of play, Griswold continuing to open it up. Nice pass from Cassidy there. 20-0. You are watching high school football right here on SNSN.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
It all the time. I love to support local business. Look to a business that also supports the community in return. If you're looking for both of these qualifications, then Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City should be your choice for auto repair. Ken Winton is local but supports local teams all year long. From oil changes to engine repair, Winton Automotive can do it all. Find them on Facebook or go to a youth sporting event and you'll probably see Winton Automotive on somebody's jersey. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
And we're back here at Griswold High School. The Wolverines just kicked it off to Bacon Academy. Number 44, Ed Gignac ran it back. He's just a freshman. The way Amanda was talking about him, you'd think he was a senior, for crying out loud. But looks like Bacon Academy has one more shot to get the ball into the end zone here in the first half. 1:34 to go. And let's see what Bacon can put together. And there's a handoff to Gignac. And he gets about 2 or 3. So he goes straight up the gut. Second down at about 7. He's a Wolverine player, a little slow. Josh Turner, a little slow to get up, but and they're gonna call an injury timeout right here. And they're gonna they're actually just gonna go ahead and pull Josh Turner out. And number 7, Jackson Fleming, is gonna come into the game. So, second and about 7 for the Bobcats. Straight up the gut for about 3 or 4. Thank you for the umbrella.
Oh, you're most welcome.
It rains inside the booth.
Third down.
Third down. Tomorrow, another full day of football with Colchester Youth. Fumble. And who's got the ball? And then there's an injury timeout.
Injury timeout on the play.
And we have an injured Wolverine. Looks like it could. Yeah, it is Kiki Boyce, the freshman. We were talking about some of the freshmen that were making an impact right away that came up from the youth football ranks, because Griswold Youth Football is a wonderful feeder program, really, for Griswold High School.
No kidding.
And, yeah.
You come out of youth football at 6 foot.
Yeah. And
6 foot, 225.
Well, he's the only one. There's a few kids, 4 or 5 kids on this team right here that played for Griswold Youth last year. Let's see.
They probably even haven't hit their growth spurt yet.
Max Gray, Logan D'Amico, Jackson D'Amico, Chris Coleman.
Look at these kids. 5'9", 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah. So Max Gray. Just a bunch of kids, Kiki's favoring his foot.
Yeah, he's got 2 of his teammates out there helping him off the field.
Yeah. They probably need 3. He's a big kid.
He is a big kid. Tyler Scoren is 1.
And I can't forget Aiden DiGiacomo as well, who led the Wolverines on their ground attack last year for the Seniors Youth Football Super Bowl. DiGiacomo is number 16.
Oh, bless him.
They're gonna. That's
Ben Lewis and Tyler Scoren are just.
Well, Tyler's probably the strongest kid on the team, and he's just meat. But then again, so is Kiki.
Yeah, well, that's some sweetness down there because they carried their teammate off the field, so he didn't have to struggle with that hobbling. Definitely favoring his left leg. Hopefully the trainer can get a hold of it and help him.
Yeah, Ann is down there right now. Ann is the trainer that is here at all Griswold athletic events.
No, most understated, undervalued position, I believe, is that athletic trainer that's there for the boys day in and day out. Girls too, but we really appreciate this.
Ann and I both we both have something in common.
Really? What's up?
Well,
You want to tell me after we get back from the timeout?
no. I can tell you right now. Well, you know what? That's probably a good idea. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
My name's Rich Grabowski. I am the Democratic nominee for the position of selectman here in Griswold for the coming election on November 7th.
And I'm Tina Falk, candidate for first selectman for the town of Griswold, endorsed by the Democratic Town Committee. We are committed to easing stress on Griswold's children, family, and seniors by working hard to obtain development, grants, and fiscal responsibility.
We are the team that will restore unity in our community.
And most of all, don't forget to vote on November 7th.
Paid for by the Griswold Democratic Town Committee, Linda Cody, Treasurer.
And I also want to go ahead and say thank you to Kevin Trahan, the Trahan Insurance Agency on Route 138 in Griswold. Easiest phone number in the darn world, 860-376, ready? 1234. 860-376-1234. Trahan Insurance, proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
So Dylan Ward with the punt for Bacon went out of bounds right around the 40-yard line in Wolverine territory. We got 4.5 seconds left to go in the half.
Also want to say thank you to everybody at Dean's Corner Diner on Main Street, Jewett City. Their phone number, 860-376-9141. You can call them and order out, or, darn it, you can just order on DoorDash. And they'll have it delivered right to your door, hot and fresh. That's Dean's Corner Diner.
Tell me again why we didn't do that for halftime.
I don't know, but you want to know
Dean's
what...
by DoorDash?
You know what Dean's,
come on.
You know what Dean's last name is?
What's Dean's last name?
Rubino.
Well, I'll take whatever he's feeding.
Cassidy back to pass, airs it out to Rubino. But I think the only reason he dropped the ball is because he had a DoorDash order.
Well, Daniel Zarita got some fingers on it there, I think was what actually got it out of Rubino's reach. But that's the end of the half. And
we will be back for the second half of action. Griswold up on Bacon, 20-0. You are watching high school football right here on SNSN. Amanda and I will be back in a little bit. All right, we are back here at Griswold High School. Surprise! The game was supposed to be at noon today. We started at 2:15 here at Griswold, not Bacon Academy, because, well, honestly, it would have been a swamp in Bacon Academy. So here we are, Mike Minarsky and Amanda Billiot.
Howdy.
And we have ourselves a little bit of a football game, 20-0. The Wolverines. Amanda, what do the Wolverines? What do the Bobcats have to do to get back into this ball game here?
Well, we've made a few errors. It seems like we would string several runs together, and then we'd lose the ball. Whether it was an interception, a fumble, misdirection on the play, right? We're beating ourselves on the Bobcat side of the ball. Griswold, on the other hand, taking advantage of what I would say is some supreme athleticism from your kid Rubino there, because the kid can do anything. But also, they have a very, very smart offense, the Wolverines do, because they are quick to figure out what's going on. It's a little bit of prevent defense in my mind, because they're holding Bacon to a running game, and every time they open it up, Wolverines step in with the interception or the incompletion. So I would say Bacon has got to quit beating themselves, and they have to continue with the running game, because that is working. It is moving the ball successfully down the field and the chains with it. But they got to make fewer mistakes.
What I've noticed is that they were running the ball very, very well. They were stringing together first downs. And then there you go. Just like you said, they were pretty much beating themselves.
Yeah.
And they'd lose the ball. And then Griswold would capitalize on that turnover, especially the last one, where there was a really beautiful pass from Luke Cassidy, into the end zone. So
yeah, the defenders just sat there and watched the guy catch it from Colchester. So it was a bit of a learning experience, hopefully, that first half. I would say I don't think the score reflects the game. It felt tighter than that because of the back and forth with the team. But every time Griswold got to take advantage of a mistake, they made the most of it, and they put the points on the board. So other than that first touchdown by Griswold, I think it's basically because Bacon made the mistakes and Griswold said thanks.
And this
Also, I'm not a poet. That wasn't purpose.
that just kind of happened.
Pun was not intentional.
Very nice. Very nice. This is for Bacon is one of these schools that Griswold has a hard time beating for the most part.
That surprises me. You got a huge school.
We have not beaten them. We have not beaten Bacon Academy in quite some time.
At football?
Yeah, in anything.
Wow.
So it's been a tough go, and Bacon plays Griswold very, very well. So it looks like Griswold, who won the toss at the beginning and deferred, they are getting the ball first here in the second half. So come on, Amanda, let's jump around.
Oh, I
jump around.
Jump up to get down.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, here's kickoff.
Oh, guess who has it?
Oh, gee, surprise. Rubino, he's going to go right up the middle, and he's still up, and he's got some room, but number 16 brings him down with authority.
Dante Coella brings him down for Bacon Academy.
Did a little tilt-a-whirl move and dropped him.
Absolutely. But, come on, that was probably 20 yards on the return, 25 by Rubino. Should we just start calling him Dean's son?
It's not. It's his nephew.
It's his nephew.
It's his nephew.
Okay, all in the family. Uncle Dean.
Yep. Dean's kids have graduated and moved on.
Well, I love that Dean is a sponsor. So we'll say sponsor Dean's nephew.
Dean he's always supported us here at SNSN. So,
well, thanks, Dean.
We support each other. I eat at his diner. He sponsors football and basketball and softball and baseball.
Brady Gould brings down Rubino. There's a little bump there when they got up. Looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage, but probably not much more. Second down for the Wolverines. They loaded the line that time. You could tell they were going to run the ball. They had no running backs out to either side. And I think Bacon figured that out too.
Yeah. So I started alluding to, we were talking about
the trainer.
and how her and I have something in common. And it's a little bit of a financial thing that we have in common. There's Montigny. And Bacon must have tightened something up there in the half.
You got Manny, you got Lucian, you got Julian. Excuse me, that was Mason, Julian, and Lucian.
So Griswold's got 3rd and 8, both times wrapped up on the run. So anyway, I met Ann the very first year we started doing just audio broadcasts. We were doing softball, Griswold High School softball. And they were playing Waterford. And one of the kids from Waterford hit a foul ball. And right through my windshield.
Drops back to pass, incomplete.
Intended for Montigny.
I believe that was Avatar Disher who was hanging out there. I think he actually hurried the receiver and he got off route. But it was a nice pass.
So, smashed my windshield. Well, the girl from Waterford was just mortified.
That she smashed your windshield?
Oh, God, yeah.
Was it a foul ball or a home
run? It was
run?
a foul ball. No, it was a foul ball. Just
home run, I would have been proud.
Because my car was behind, and it shouldn't have been there. But
Where
it was
they
my
say
fault,
don't park here?
Exactly, pretty much. And, too many men in the field. Because somebody had to dash off the field, but.
I don't see a flag.
And it's going to be Colchester ball 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
29-yard line. That's Peltier. Went ahead and fell on the ball.
Yeah, there's some chaos. The players running off the field right there.
So I went into and talked to the girl. I said, look, I don't know if you know this. I said, but if you break a windshield, you get a pizza party. So there was that.
That's awesome.
So I ordered pizza from a local place called Sorrell's, who is unfortunately, that's another story, is not open anymore, which is kind of a tough story for Griswold people because they love Sorrell's and Bert and
Brady Gould again with the carry, picks up 2 at least.
And they didn't close because they didn't have business. So that's another story altogether. But.
Okay, so you ordered pizzas.
Yep, and they had pizza on the ride home, and all was well. So the very next year, same thing happened to Ann. Foul ball, bam, right through her windshield.
Did she buy pizza?
Actually, her rear window.
But did she buy the pizzas?
She bought no pizza.
Oh.
I did.
I would much rather smash your window, I believe.
Because almost. Oh, about a yard and a half short.
Another run, but that's only 3rd down.
Yep.
So if he keeps doing this 4-4-3 dance, we'll keep moving the sticks.
So it looks like it's about 3rd and 2, 2.5 or so.
Yeah, absolutely.
3rd and 2. But yeah, because she had said, she goes, no, you said if somebody breaks a windshield, you buy the pizza.
Oh, the technicality.
Oh, all right.
The technicality.
Yeah.
All right, Riddick hands off the ball. Run it up the middle.
And may have gotten it.
Oh, how generous will the ref be? The one on the far side seems a bit more generous than the one on nearest.
They're calling a 1st down.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I'll take it.
So, again, Bacon is running the ball extremely well against the Wolverines. It's just they can't seem to capitalize at the end. They can't cap it.
Yeah, I feel like when they get one of those 3rd and long situations, they fall into the hands of they go into a passing situation, right? It doesn't work. Yeah, or they meet Rubino on the other side of the ball. One of the two.
So that's number 45.
I thought that play was dead 4 yards before it actually stopped.
I did too. That's why I started calling Brady Gould, and he got about 5 yards.
It was Brady. He just didn't stop. I really did think it was down around the 41, and here we are. Second.
He's not a huge kid.
No, he's not huge. He's as big as he needs to be.
That's a good point. He's as big as he needs to be. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, look at the size of the Griswold roster compared to just the number
again.
of players on the BA roster.
Gould gets about a yard, maybe a little more. Yep, 1 yard in that game. So 3rd and 4.
Be about 3rd and 4.
Number 78, PJ Walsh. Have you met PJ?
I have not.
PJ is one of my favorites because I can pick him out of any field because PJ is like 6'5". His dad's one of the coaches. Love his dad. His dad's fun, real supportive of the boys. Just one of those coaches that helps them feel good, keeps them going, pushes them hard. Avatar Disher with the handoff. He gets
First
around
down
that
and
corner.
more.
He was scooting down the hash marks, probably picked up 5 yards after the first down.
And it was Turner and Montigny that pushed him out of bounds. Otherwise, he could have been flying.
Yes, Avatar has wheels. He's also my kid that gets cramps every game. So this
Not hydrating.
Well, no, we have certain parents that are focused on Avatar. We bring him pickle juice. We bring him bottles of
Does pickle
Pedialyte.
juice really work?
Apparently, I don't know. I won't touch the stuff. All right, snap again to Avatar. He finds that corner. And the guy holding the sticks threw it down and ran out of the way, but I'm not sure if the ball actually made it to the point or not.
The guy came right at him.
Right,
I'd have run too.
He was like, I am not going to be a part of this play.
I'd have gotten the heck out of the way.
2nd and 5.
Again, they are running the ball very well.
7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. They're going to have to get a little faster. If they successfully execute, they're going to have to get a little faster because running the ball.
They chew the clock up.
It does. Choose
No
the clock
first
up.
down.
I believe that was Jameson Pirro with the carry.
Number 2, Jameson Pirro.
Yes, it was.
It'll be 3rd down.
So Jameson grew up through the Colchester Cougars feeder program for BA. And Jameson is literally, can I use that or should I say figuratively?
Yeah, you can say
I
that.
always get confused on which word I'm supposed to use in that situation. One of the best kids you'll ever meet. He was always the kid on the team that was helping the other kids who had no idea what they were doing, whether they were going after a butterfly or just lined up in the wrong spot. Jameson was the kid that, helped them figure out what they needed to do and help them along the way. Seriously, one of the best kids.
All right, so 4th down and inches.
All right, here we go. Another 4th down. Can we successfully convert for BA, or the Wolverines going to shut it down? Avatar is trying to confuse the defense by running all around in the backfield.
And he's going to get the first down. So now this is another running drive that the Cougars are putting together. And now they are inside the 35. So they're marching down the field, but they are chewing up time.
They're creeping up on that end zone. That time was a QB keep by Riddick Burrows. Have you heard about all of that drama? They call it the tush
No.
push in the NFL.
No.
Yeah, apparently
The
some
tush push?
some players apparently get very offended when you call it the tush push. Avatar Disher just slides through,
And he is
shakes a tackle.
Oh! If
Who was that? Was that Dean Manzano?
I think it was Jonathan Torres. Is number 2?
I'm not sure. Kid went for a ride. I mean, like he took a piggyback
It was
ride.
number 2. It was Torres, who is a senior. And
So Avatar must have been greased up like, a pipe.
greased lightning there. He just kept pulling him through.
He slipped right through there, and that guy was hanging on to his jersey. Okay, he's inside the 5. Avatar Disher again with the carry. Okay, so we made sure Avatar had 7 cups of Pedialyte this morning. Maybe that was the magic. Maybe that was the magic number to keep Avatar from cramping.
Pedialyte.
We didn't know what else to do. Kids get cramps every game.
They're going to run it up the middle, and
I believe he's in.
I think he's in for a touchdown. He is. Bacon Academy Cougars. Go ahead. You do it.
Bacon Academy Bobcats with the touchdown. Riddick Burrows into the end zone. QB keep. Great work by the offensive line, and Bacon's on the board.
I said Cougars, didn't I?
You sure did.
Ah.
That's because I was talking about the Cougars as a feeder program. It's my fault.
No. I should have realized that. 20-6. Cougars on the board.
Still Cougars. Hey, Bacon. Bobcats. Let's see if we can put the finishing touches.
And it looks like it is good. 20-7. Amanda's feeling it. Amanda is feeling it. All right. You know what we're gonna feel? We're gonna feel some of our supporters right about now in a figurative way, because that would be just weird. And we'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Buy better. Better with birds. Much better. So much better with birds.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend insuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
All right, we're back here at Griswold High School, Colchester, the home of Bacon Academy, the hometown, and the
Griswold Wolverines.
Bobcats.
There you go.
It's the Griswold Wolverines, 20-7. And we got a ball game, kids. A great run finally put together, a great drive put together by Bacon, and they were able to finish it. So the ball's going to be kicked over. That's Montigny. And he's going to try to get to the outside.
Bounced off of Theo.
Yeah, but number 52 brought him down.
Caden King.
Sophomore.
For BA.
And it's like number 6 there. A little.
Brett Gontillis. Slow to get up.
Oh, and right back down he goes. So they're going to go ahead and. He's
injury timeout.
Yeah. It looks like that's smart. And the helmet comes when the helmet comes off, you know something's up. So we're going to take a quick break and be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you use your debit card for everyday purchases? If so, find out how you can earn rewards for that activity with Kasasa Cashback checking from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Why settle for a boring checking account when you can Kasasa? Check out our Kasasa Cashback checking and find out how easy it is to earn rewards. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
It's safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, grizzledpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
All right, welcome back. Looks like the young man is making it off the field on his own power, which is always good to see. So let's look forward to next week. Griswold has Weaver. And next week, oh boy, you all get Wyndham. There's a handoff to Rubino, found a little bit. You see him just kind of squeaking in. He's like a cat.
I was gonna go ninja, but I can deal with cat.
He's a cat ninja. Have you ever seen the way cats kind of can get in any space they want to almost?
Right, and it doesn't seem possible.
Yeah, and he just kind of just.
There can be like this tiny little hole.
And they can get in there.
Big giant cat, which is why they look like rats when you get them wet. There's
Yeah.
really not much cat.
No, there isn't much cat.
There's mostly hair.
All
That's why
right.
they hate water. It doesn't work for their ego. Hand off again. This time to
At
Montigny.
about 5 yards. Cassidy is still in the game at quarterback. Looks like Colby Mills was only in for a couple of sets of downs.
We have a Wolverine down on the field this time. And I don't think he feels very good.
He's writhing a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's never a good sign.
Can't see a number at this point.
We're going to need Ann to get out there.
And here she comes to save the day.
Here she comes to save the day.
Is that
Mighty Mouse?
No, I know. If it's on the sea or on the land, he has the situation well in hand. It's Kalwara. And up he goes.
Oof.
And he's, looks like his right leg, possibly his knee.
I'm not sure Ann can hold him up, so he's off on his own for sure.
Yeah, she's about 2 feet shorter than him.
At least.
But she pulled him right up.
Way to go, Ann. We're a fan. But
Mike Minarsky, Amanda Billiot, and Logan on the lens.
What's up, Logan? Logan, who has better hair than most women I know.
He does have great hair, doesn't
Great
he?
hair. Yes.
All right, second down for the Wolverines. There's a handoff to Rubino, and they're all over him.
Well, it looks like Bacon figured out that Rubino is the main mover and shaker.
Yeah. 3:24 to go in the third, and the clock is ticking. 20-7.
Looks like Griswold might be doing the same thing here, just grinding out the clock. Continue running the ball.
But I think they're doing it for different reasons. I think, the Wolverines are up a couple of touchdowns. Think about it, though. I mean, if Bacon scores twice, they can come back and hit that extra point. And if they hold Griswold, it's not out of the realm.
True story.
Third down.
Rubino fakes to have it. Drew the eye of at least the whole left side of the Bacon defense, but it was Montigny who ran the ball that time. Do you see Rubino with his little waving his hands? He was like, look over here.
So fourth and about 2.
I'm trying to remember what movie that's from. Diversion.
I don't know.
That's Rubino. Look over here.
Looks
Diversion.
like they're gonna punt the ball on 4th and 2, but
Well, Bacon has shown that they can move the ball down the field, so they don't want to give them good field position to start.
and the ball's gonna have a Griswold bounce, and it's gonna be inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. So Bacon's not gonna have wonderful field possession to start this out here.
I'm obsessed with Aiden Cutter. He laid down on the ground to watch where the ball was going to fall and not let it go any further. The commitment, Aiden, that was fantastic by Aiden Cutter from the Wolverines. 2:05 left to go in the third quarter. Bacon's going to start deep in Wolverine territory. The ball is on the 16. I believe we have some 8 Mile tracks coming up from Eminem. And I
Look at that, huh?
I can name that tune.
In 3 notes. A little bit up to the left, but nothing happening.
Brady Gould once again with the carry.
He's the man, isn't he, for Bacon to be carrying the ball?
Can we
Is he
say
pretty
some-
much the stud?
Can we say something cheesy like Gould is the golden boy? Is that the right
Oh,
thing to say?
wow. Oh,
Well, I got the groan. That's what I was looking for. I'm just here to make your day, sir.
oh my God.
Bye, Felicia. All right, 3:49.
I don't have it on this one.
You don't have that button for me today? 3:49. Okay, that's the button for Amanda to shut up. I took my cue.
No, I just think they're fun.
Absolutely. That's the beat button. I need that in certain situations. All right, we got 2nd and 8. Bacon's hanging out at the 18-yard line. 3:49 left to go in the third quarter.
I'll check in their wristbands.
Somebody's listening because they just asked me to say how much time was left in the quarter. So, when your phone gets a message, somebody's listening.
Yeah, thank you to both of you for watching the broadcast today.
We love both of you equally. Uncle Dean and my buddy Eric, I think.
There's a couple hundred at least. I mean, just on Facebook, there's 62. So we're on multiple pages on Facebook, plus YouTube and Twitter and Twitch.
It's not. You know what? They tried to change it to X. It's still Twitter.
I know.
X is just dumb.
It is dumb, isn't it?
It's dumb.
It is.
Whether you call it X or you call it 10, it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work.
10.
I miss the little bluebird. It was happier times. They faked
Right
it to
into
Avatar
traffic.
that time, but yep, they didn't pick up much. Maybe a yard. 3rd and 6. The nose of the football is on the 20.
Curious why the clock stopped. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're adding a second back onto it.
We may want that later, but somewhere, my friend that is listening, because I only have one friend, he remembers the game when Auburn beat Alabama with 1 second left to go on the clock. And for the love of me, I hate it that it's in every football recap on commercials anymore. It's terrible.
I'm wondering why the clock's not running.
I don't know, but Joshua Turner made the started the tackle and finished the tackle.
What are they doing? Now it says a minute, which I think is actually more accurate.
Well,
hold on.
Unless you have a time turner from Harry Potter.
So now they got 59.2. So if you're going to do the Harry Potter thing, maybe they'll hit a port key and end up in the end zone.
They could. Or we could start singing Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. Gotta do the hand motions. Time after time.
Time travel is one of my favorite subjects. It's fun.
I've never done it. If you could go back in time to any time, what time would you go back to?
The 80s.
The 80s?
Yeah.
That's just because of your love of one-hit wonders. So the Bobcats with the kick, it's going to roll around and finally make it to about the 45-yard line.
So you're on the 44-yard line.
I'm going to drink your Pepsi then.
I'm hurt.
No, I think the 80s because I'm old, and I don't know if I'd go back as an adult or
as a
go
kid.
back as a kid again.
I'd go back as a kid.
But see, I don't
Not
know.
a high school kid, a college kid.
But see, I would be afraid of the circumstances because, and I think any parent would say this. I mean, I have 3 kids. You go back to that time. What happens to your kids?
Oh, no. I'd go back to visit. I don't want to go back and change anything.
No, maybe you don't have a choice.
Then I'm not going back in time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll leave that to the actors in the movie screens.
Yes.
Wolverines start out in Bobcat territory. They are at the 44.
All right, so Colby Mills is in the game right now as quarterback, and there's Rubino, and he's going to scurry on through for a first down.
Rubino's down. Brady Gould with the tackle.
Get down to about almost the 30-yard line. Let's see where.
That will be the end of the.
So that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So the clock is a little foobarred right now.
I was going to say, are you sure?
I think so.
It's been 3 minutes, 59 seconds, and now we're just going to call it into the third.
We're going to start the fourth quarter in a minute right here on SN.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're back. And Amanda's showing me a video.
I don't use the internet
that
for
your dog?
informational purposes.
that
No,
your dog?
I use it for silly videos of
Oh,
dogs
yeah.
and cats that make me laugh.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we get to play on the other side of the field. That was the port key. The port key was the end of the quarter. It was on this side of the field, and now it's on that side of the field. You nailed the port key analogy. That's what happened.
I traveled back in time to realize this. So here's the thing about time travel. You ready?
No. All right, hit me, Mike. Hit me.
If it exists,
Okay.
it's always existed.
True.
So there. All right, start in the fourth quarter. Griswold with the ball, and they are looking to penetrate even more, and Bacon's got to stop them if they're going to have a chance to win this ball game. There's Montigny rolling left. He's trying to catch the corner, and he can't get all the way around, but he gets down to about the 23?
Jamison Piro with the tackle.
Second down.
Looks like they're going to spot it at the 24.
So 2nd and 2 for the Wolverines.
Yeah. So we got about 8. Turner's going back into the game. I do like the way that they've been switching up between Mills and Cassidy. And Mills is in the game right now.
So Mills is a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
You're just building your pipeline there. You're making sure that you've got a QB that can play. Avatar Disher.
They're really
The
keeping
tackle.
tabs on Rubino.
Well, you got to.
Right.
Jason Colon that time also in on the tackle. It's really hard for me not to call these kids by the nicknames we gave them back in Cougars. I think some would be mortified. My favorite was Tanner Kundle. We called him Cupcake.
First down.
Kid was the exact opposite of a cupcake. He liked pancakes, and he racked them up every game.
I can't, you know what? As big as I am, I can't really eat pancakes. I can eat one. I'm serious. The doughy stuff, I can't. But you take me to you take me to Texas Longhorn or one of those places. Now, what is it? What's that steak place in the New London Center? I can't remember it all the time.
Well,
It's not Outback.
There's Longhorn. There's Texas Roadhouse.
That's the one.
Texas Roadhouse. That's the one where you throw the peanuts on the floor.
Yeah, and also you have those rolls with that cinnamon butter.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Listen, the rolls
I
are
could
just
eat
a
5
vessel.
of those.
The rolls are just a vessel. It's all
For the
about
butter.
the butter. The rolls are a vessel.
This message brought to you by Paula Dean. Butter.
No, that's not how she says it. She says you got to throw in that whole stick of butter. Just throw it on in there. Don't even measure. Just throw that whole stick of butter. I make her sausage balls at Christmas, though, so I shouldn't talk bad about her.
Now, are you from Alabama? Is that where you are from?
Yes, born and raised.
See, now I have a couple of friends in Montgomery.
In Montgomery?
Yeah, and I've been there. Little tiny airport.
It's not really an airport. It's more like a barn that they opened up the side of for
It is tiny.
for the gates.
And you can rent a car there. I think they have a couple of AMC Gremlins
Maybe.
that are in there.
If
Maybe
you're lucky. Probably have a few tractors to rent, too.
Pacers. You know. Turner, and he just got 8 up. Lost a couple of yards. They caught him in the backfield.
8 up. That's proper grammar. I like it.
Munched.
Munched. Yum, 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 yum.
So what's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow? Because we're going to be
I don't know. I thought it was going to stop raining at noon today.
Oy.
And the weatherman lied to me again. So he and I are no longer talking.
I'm telling you something. You gotta get your weather at weather.gov. They don't lie. I'm telling you, since I think we covered that last time, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It may not be the same.
Oh!
Ball came out. No,
And-
no, that was Mason Lee. He came up with the flex, which may have been slightly
And it's first down,
showboating,
Bacon.
but he owned it.
Recovered by Bacon.
And you know what? Pretty much anything is best when it's covered with bacon.
Bacon. Yum, 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 yum. We're talking steak, butter, bacon. It's like the 3 food groups.
How about bacon on bacon?
You can never go wrong with bacon.
Yeah.
That was my husband's first response to somebody telling him he had high cholesterol. He was like, no, I eat bacon.
Yeah, you kind of wonder.
Anytime somebody comes to my house, they're like, it smells like bacon. I'm like, that's because we eat a lot of it.
So they, Bacon Academy definitely needed that right there. So let's see if they can move.
Yeah, Julian
the ball.
Rodiger's with the ball, and he's already picked up 5, I believe.
So the forecast tomorrow, because SNSN is going to be live tomorrow with Colchester Youth Football. The games are at 11, 1, and 3 tomorrow, and the forecast tomorrow is sunny with a high near 75. So how do you like them apples?
You know what? If you're not lying to me, I love those apples.
Okay.
You can show me the
Sunny with
forecast all day long. I don't believe it till I'm there. Avatar Disher gets the ball, but he's brought down in the back.
Yeah. So what they get? Well, they only maybe lost one because he looks like he got around the corner a little bit and got back to the line of scrimmage. So
Seriously, Montigny?
yeah.
Rubino.
That was Montigny. That was
Rubino.
Montigny.
Next time is Rubino.
Yep.
This time is Montigny. Riddick decides to keep the ball that time, dives out, but I don't think he got back to the original line of scrimmage, but it does bring up a 4th down. What are you going to do here, Coach Chafin? Are we going to go for it?
Well, you got 4th and 4.5.
You got to go for it. Got 8:41 left to go on the clock. 4th
Yeah,
quarter.
I don't think you have a choice here. I think you have to go for it. I think you're right, Amanda.
They've had pretty good success converting on 4th down, or 3rd down for that matter. It's only our mistakes that have held us back so far.
And they're back to pass. And almost, but.
See, I knew I was going to step on that. I jumped up out of my chair because I thought Avatar Disher was going to come home.
All right.
He had his hands on the ball and everything.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Wolverines.
If he'd have caught that pass, Odell Beckham would have come over here and hugged that boy. That was an OBJ-esque move.
So both teams still have full slates of timeouts available.
The Tulls.
And there's 8:19 to go. Bacon
Wolverines
needs to
got the ball.
stop. They need to stop here. Hand off to Montigny. And he had a couple of blockers and gets about 5 or 6.
Jamison Pirro brought him down, grabbed the ankles and pulled.
You got about 8, 7.5, 8. So call it really 2nd and 3. Good run there by Montigny.
Ball sitting on the 19-yard line.
So we get a little update on Kiki Boyce.
That's the 29.
Number 62. I guess he fell down, twisted his ankle a little bit, and somebody fell on his ankle. But he's going to be sore, but he will be okay.
That's always good to hear.
And there's Josh Turner, and that should be a 1st down.
They keep stopping the clock, though, if they're going to keep running out of bounds. Not sure that's what the Wolverines want to do, but as long as they're heading towards the end zone, that's what's going to happen.
7:33 to go. Bacon's got to be watching that clock. Hand off to Rubino on the right side. Turner with a block. And
brought down by Avatar Disher.
So you keep saying about Rubino and Montigny. Well, Disher is
Disher and Gould.
Yeah.
Disher, Gould.
So what do we got? 2nd and 3 or 4? 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Wolverines driving once again. Bacon cannot afford them to get into the end zone once again. And there's Montigny cuts back. He gets inside the 10, and that's going to be a 1st and goal situation for the Wolverines.
Number 4, Kyle Montigny.
As the yard markers or chain gang's going to kind of walk away and throw them down because they don't matter right now. 1st and goal, looks like from the 9.
It's on the yellow yard.
I can't see. They're way over there.
That was Manny, though, for Bacon that saved that touchdown. If he hadn't grabbed a hold, Griswold would have scored again.
So Colby Mills having a really good drive here. Lateral off to Turner. Gets about 3. 2nd and goal.
2nd goal.
Just about around the 6-yard line. They got about 3 yards on that carry.
.6:10 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Mills with the snap, and then
And he
drops
bobbles
the
it.
ball, and Bacon has got it back.
Number 2, Jameson Pira recovers.
Jameson snatches that ball. I mean, he was like, talk about butter on a biscuit. That kid jumped
Yeah.
and was all over that ball. That's what I like to call quick like reflexes.
We'll be back in a minute right here on SN. Keep it here. 20-7. Griswold over Bacon.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
They can't waste any time now.
No, they don't have any time to waste.
5:52 in the game, and the only game they've really had today is to run the ball. That's for BA.
And they've been pretty successful at it, but it's just taken up way too much time.
4,
They don't
4, and
have the
3.
time now.
And they got a long way to go. Ball's on the
deep
12-yard line.
Deep in their own territory.
Avatar Disher's going to try and take it out around the right corner. Gets down to the hash mark, steps in, is tripped. I'm going to say the ground caused the fumble that time. I may be wrong, but I think that's going to go back to Bacon.
Yeah. Looks like it's Ooh. Cassidy's coming in the game, so it's Wolverine ball.
Well, if you notice, Coach agrees with me that the ground caused a fumble because Avatar was laid out trying to get away from the tackle, and when he landed on the ground, the ball bounced off of the ground. But we don't have instant replay in this league, and these, zebras are doing the best they can with what they have to work with, so we got to go with it.
Cassidy hands off to Rubino. Straight up the middle, 1st down. Gets about 12 on the carry.
Jason Colon with the tackle.
That's the first time Rubino has really gotten a sizable gain here in the 2nd half because Bacon has been all over Rubino.
Well, Colon is a kid that if you give him a mission, he's going to execute. So they send him out there and they say, this is your guy. And I guarantee you that's what Chafin told him when he came out on the field.
So it looks like this is Cassidy's game from here on in. 1st and 10 from the 29.
Rubino's got the ball.
Straight up the middle. Rubino's like a red rubber ball, man. You hit him, he just bounces right back up again.
Or he bounces forward because every time he bounces, he picks up a few more yards.
So he just picked up 23 yards in the last 2 carries. 1st and 10 from the 19.
Well, I think he took all the air out of the Bobcats with that turnover.
Yeah, last turnover. Yeah.
All of the air. Jace King, I believe, had attack on Rubino because the only way you can stop him is to attack him. There is no passive here.
4:30 to go in the ball game. And Cassidy hands it straight up and right up the middle and into the end zone goes Josh Turner. And that right there, folks.
That sealed the deal.
That sealed it.
We'll see what happens with the PAT, but right now it's 26 for Griswold, 7 for Bacon. Okay, that was primal. Benjamin Lewis. Did you see that? He like flexed and screamed and, I'm not sure if he thinks he's a All Blacks playing rugby or what, but definitely some passion on that one. Hand off to Rubino.
And they're going for 2, and he's in.
He skips on in.
Rubino's in, 2 point conversion is good.
So 28-7. They have a 3-touchdown lead with just over 4 to go here in the ball game. Bacon gets the ball back, and Amanda and I will be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
It all the time. I love to support local business. Look to a business that also supports the community in return. If you're looking for both of these qualifications, then Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City should be your choice for auto repair. Ken Winton is local but supports local teams all year long. From oil changes to engine repair, Winton Automotive can do it all. Find them on Facebook or go to a youth sporting event and you'll probably see Winton Automotive on somebody's jersey. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
All right, we're back once again. And looks like the game is going to be winding down. Amanda, it's been a tough game for the Bobcats.
I do like some things that they've done. I mean, you've got some great running backs. You've got some speed, especially with Avatar Disher. You got the strength from Brady Gould. I like seeing that. I liked them being able to really drive the ball. I mean, they successfully drove the ball down the field several times, made some mistakes and lost, and the Wolverines capitalized on it. But they did put it together there and score in the second half of the game, which is always good to see. That time the kick goes out of bounds.
At around the 7.
Yeah, Bacon's not going to have a good start.
Uh-oh. Flags everywhere, and I think tempers have really gotten out of control.
So ever since that call that turned out to be a fumble, Chafin has been fired up, and I think his players just fed off of it that time.
Looks like Patrick Walsh was the big guy.
He was.
Number 78.
If you see the guy that's about 6'7" out at midfield, that's his dad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I have no idea what happened.
I don't either, to be honest with you.
You never know if there's words exchanged, if there's just passion. I mean, I'm sure the Bobcats are frustrated. They want to come out and do a better job, show off better than they did today.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe the Wolverines got cocky and they're proud because they're winning a big game, 28-7.
Well, you know,
they're enjoying it.
You said it earlier in the first half. You said the score really is not indicative of the way the game's been played because the Bobcats have really been able to move the ball very well against the Wolverine defense on the ground. They had a really hard time in the air. There was one big interception that hurt them, and the Wolverines went ahead and converted for 6. So you look at the score, 28-7. It's
looks like a blowout, but it wasn't.
It's not as lopsided as people may think if they just look at the score.
No,
not at all. This game could have gone either way. I think if you take a couple of the Bobcats' unforced errors that they had in this game, and this is a 14-14 game.
Yeah, somebody will say we should take this as a moral victory at Bacon. I don't really like moral victories, but they have doubled the number of wins they had last season.
There you go. One of them was against Griswold. Oh, I love the trolls that come into the group and say that go to game day and watch the game. What a bunch of bunk. Come on, guys. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Oh, look at that. You're blocked.
Go to game day.
Oh, it's just
well, Alabama doesn't play until 8 o'clock Eastern.
No, you get these trolls. They come in and they drop links in your room. to try to divert people that are watching your game to go watch it on their link when it's really nothing but a spam and
spam.
It's ridiculous.
Spammers.
There's the. All right, so they just was it offsetting penalties?
I do believe so.
Or personal fouls? And the kick out of bounds is the only, which is I think is the only penalty that's really going to.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct. They didn't want to blame anybody in particular.
So did anybody get ejected? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't believe so, just because they were offsetting.
And they don't want to do that.
Now Walsh is back on the field, so he still gets to play. I'm assuming the Wolverines do as well.
Yeah, because if you take a kid out, then they're out for what, 3 games?
Oh, I don't know what the rule is in this league.
It's either the next game or it's 3 games. You're really
Oof.
hurting it. So I think it's always best that you talk to the kid, cool him off.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause in a game like this, that some of the kids are going to get heated up. It's competition, right?
Yes. And every single one of them has the world's worst disease called testosterone. Brought to you by Dad. School pride's good too, though.
Yeah, and they're they want to win. They want to win. So anyway,
My high school coach used to always say, I think I've told you this before, Mike, that I hate losing more than I like winning.
yes, you told me that last week.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great line, though.
Never forgot it.
So it looks like Bacon's going to get the ball on their own 20.
4:19 left to go in the game.
Yeah.
Under the big G. It's a really nice scoreboard.
That's all brand new, too. I mean, this whole complex is new, this whole multi-purpose field. They play soccer, lacrosse, all the track and field is all brand new. They'll be able to host tournaments here, conference tournaments. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. You got the stadium seating, like on the side of the hill, and it's just
You even have lights. I'm just jealous of lights.
yeah, these like, what I think is the coolest thing? I'll tell you right after this play. Here we go
I
again.
believe that was Brady. He's still going. The play is whistled dead, but he did not.
Is there another scrum going on?
Yes. Yes, there is. One of the Bacon players is holding one of the Wolverine players back.
Someone got a receipt.
Well, thanks to some pretty hot tempers, we only got 2 seconds off the clock that time.
Yeah, tempers are hot right now.
We got one dancing in the backfield for the Griswold. The Griswold.
The Griswold.
My bad. Are you
They-
Clark?
They just called I think it was a personal foul.
Against who?
Bacon.
Yes, they would be walking in that direction.
15-yard penalty.
So at this point in the game, if I was the coach, and I know that I'm not, I'd pull all my starters. I got 4 minutes left to go in the
Yeah.
game. I'd let all the other kids play because these need to cool off. They don't deserve to come off the field, maybe, but they probably need to. Julian Rodiger with the carry. Another great kid, junior captain of Bacon Academy football. They got a few yards back. It's probably 3rd and 12. And the clock is ticking.
Yeah, Bacon. They're not in a hurry. I don't think they're in a hurry at all. So they've got 3rd and about 13.
This is about character. Now that ought to have been pass interference. But again, I'm not the ref. So I'll just sit up here in my nice little dry booth and talk about how great the refs are.
Oh, no. We know.
It's not been a poorly called game.
No,
they just can't
no.
catch
They're
everything.
human just like anybody else, but
No, they're
honestly,
zebra.
honestly, Amanda, in this booth when we're here, if we'll call them out, we'll call the coaches out. We have no issues with that. That's what we do, like it or lump it. There's another pass and incomplete, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Avatar is losing his springs. Avatar this year has been running the ball so much today. He's gone up for the pass twice in the last 2 plays, and now he's limping back to the huddle.
So let me ask you a question now.
Okay.
3 minutes to go in the game. The Wolverines have it on the about the 18-yard line. Do you push it in again with all the tempers that are flaring, or do you just eat the clock up?
I'd eat the clock. But there's a whole lot more psychology behind it, and only the coach knows the call to make for his team. He may want to continue to build the arrogance and the pride because you need that swag going into every week.
Sure. There's Rubino and his flag down.
There is a flag. Look, I'll tell you, I would have taken Rubino out. When he's that good and you are so reliant on him as they are, I would have taken him out.
Yeah, I'm surprised that a lot of the second string kids are not in. Let's see who we got. Oh, maybe they are changing some out right now.
Well, like I said, if I was a coach at Bacon, I'd pull out my starters. I'd let the other ones play, but he's still trying to build his team. And, more time on the field is something you're not going to get during practice. This is game time. This is the real deal. Can they perform when it counts? So I see both sides of it if I'm Coach Chafin.
The penalty is on Griswold, so it's going to be – they're going to repeat first down.
Yeah, 1st and 20.
Yeah. Trying to see if there's anybody else. Let's see. Cutter is in there for the Wolverines. Cassidy rolling right, and he's going to dump it off. Tried to get it into Peltier's hands, but
dumped it a little short.
He did.
A little bit dumpier than it was supposed to be.
So 2nd down. I guess I'm a little confused, at that play right there, especially if they just want to eat the clock up, and
I don't think his receivers were open, so he just went for his second best. If he had time, and I don't know your player here, but if he had time, he should have read what he had in terms of receivers, and if his close guy was the only one, then maybe that's why he dumped it off to him. But that did not look like it was the design play.
Yeah, I was, especially if you want to just, run the clock.
Yeah, you're not going to get time from an incomplete
Not
pass.
an incomplete pass, no. There's a handoff to Josh Turner, breaks one tackle, breaks another, but gets to about the 24. So 3rd and 15.
Manny and AJ. That's Manny Cabrera and AJ O'Neill combined for the tackle for the Bobcats. Julian Rodiger is out and Theo is in.
Here's a cool story. I think this is cool, actually, is that Luke Cassidy, the quarterback for the Wolverines.
Sundance Kid?
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I got it.
I'm old.
He never played QB at all in youth.
Really?
His brother does. Cassidy back to pass. And look at that.
Wow.
Wide open.
Okay, that was a late hit. Bacon. Yikes.
Touchdown, Wolverines.
Not sure if that late hit's going to be called or not. Nobody wants any more flared tempers, I don't believe.
They're going to let it go.
Yep, minute 18 left. 28. Let's see. 28 plus 6 is 34.
That would be 34. Mm-hmm. It's that new math.
Well, I'm just waiting for the scoreboard to catch up with me.
So they're going to go for the extra point.
While the guy working the scoreboard is still carrying the 1. Kincaid, Rubino.
There's the snap, and it is up, and it is drilled.
Good. It's good.
Good.
It's good.
35-7. With a minute 18 to go. We're going to take a quick break. Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
My name's Rich Grabowski. I am the Democratic nominee for the position of selectman here in Griswold for the coming election on November 7th.
And I'm Tina Falk, candidate for first selectman for the town of Griswold, endorsed by the Democratic Town Committee. We are committed to easing stress on Griswold's children, family, and seniors by working hard to obtain development, grants, and fiscal responsibility.
We are the team that will restore unity in our community.
And most of all, don't forget to vote on November 7th.
Paid for by the Griswold Democratic Town Committee, Linda Cody, treasurer.
His fourth wife.
Who, Chuck Woolery?
Yeah, they keep getting younger.
Well, you know, he's back in 2 and 2. So.
2 and 2.
All
Once
right,
again, we're old, Mike.
1:18 to go. Bacon has all 3 of their timeouts left, but I just have this weird suspicion they're not going to take them. So,
Jace King with the return.
and Fleming with the tackle. Nick Waters is in there as well,
Jace normally doesn't take the return.
as is Brendan Hopkins.
Looks like Chafin's getting in a few more of his players. They will get a minute and 11 seconds of playing time.
See, looks like Rubino is coming off for the rest of the game.
Do they have like a special chariot for him that they carry him off?
So, yeah, it looks like Rubino is going to be done for the day. I think he's put in his work.
I do believe so. He's earned it.
Handoff up the middle and brought down. No good. That is Gabriel Dulcethy.
Well, if you notice that time, everybody was helping everybody else up.
Yeah.
It was like, look, refs, we
Good,
can be
yeah,
friends.
yeah.
See?
Ow. Amanda just hit me. 45 seconds to go. The clock is running. There is no urgency for Bacon Academy. They may snap it once and say sayonara. Yeah, that's going to do it because it's under 30 seconds. Here's the play. Quarterback keeper. And he gets up and gets about a first down. And the ball is fumbled, but they're going to call it down. First down, Bacon Academy. Here we go again.
That was our QB. Riddick.
Flag again.
Yeah, Riddick got real fired up on the tackle that time, and the flag flew, and there's laundry on the field, and
You know,
the clock
this,
is stopped at 19.
at this point, you take the kid out of the ball game and just snap it one more time, and I think that's it. I think they're calling it at this point because the Bacon is all going towards the sidelines.
The bacon is fried.
The Bacon has been fried today. They're going to run off the penalty, and the Bacon head coach is not thrilled about this.
Nope, still waving his hands up and down over there.
And that's it. They're going to call it.
Clock is going to run out.
Yep.
Griswold's pumped. It's fans as well. Alex Diaz doing a little dance down the sidelines.
So
He's got some moves like Jagger.
jump up, and get down. So the game was definitely. I know, Logan. I know she's crazy. I'm telling you. I know. I mean, where's Riddick Bowe? That's going to do it.
That's our quarterback, Riddick.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm thinking of the boxer, Riddick.
I knew what you were trying to
Yeah.
pull up, but I'm like, hey, no, that's our QB too. What's his name? For real, legally.
Amanda, thank you so much.
Oh, I love doing this. I love coming to watch the boys and getting a good seat. I got a good view.
Yeah,
I
you
get
get
to
the best
talk
seat in the
about it the
house.
whole time.
And you get paid.
And my husband doesn't have to listen to me. He's thrilled. Absolutely thrilled.
Tell him I said, hey.
I
And
will.
you're welcome.
I'm sure he'll come shake your hand later.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at Griswold High School. Your final score, Wolverines 35, Bacon Academy 7. Thanks for joining us here on SNSN. Amanda Billiot. We'll see you tomorrow for Colchester Youth Football. First game starting at 11 a.m. right here on SNSN. For the rest of us and Logan on the lens, I'm Mike Minarsky. Have a good day, everyone.